Hey everyone, thanks for joining our third episode of LevaData Bytes. My name is James Nawrocki, and I head up the LevaData pre-sales team. Today I'm joined by our head of product, Brian York, and he's going to talk to you about how LevaData can help you benchmark your customs. Brian?
Thanks, James. Let's talk about how we can help customers benchmark their custom parts. So a customer has custom parts, and in this case, we're looking at this plastic mouse enclosure. They need to understand if the parts are in line with market costs, but because this is a custom part, it's unbenchmarkable. There's nothing in the market to compare it against. However, a custom part is made up of materials and processes. So in this case, a plastic enclosure is made up of plastic resin and machine rates of an injection molding tool. And so those are two items that we can benchmark and expose to customers areas of spend awareness and opportunities. Let's dive into that a little more. So we can help customers benchmark the unbenchmarkable by going down to this part attribute level. So this plastic mouse has some resin and it has injection molding that takes that resin and puts it into the form of the plastic part. We know a cost for those resins and we know a cost of the machine rate. And those part attributes allow us to benchmark yourself internally to make sure that you're using the right price that you negotiated to ensure that you're getting receipt of the negotiated savings. So let's take a look at the platform to show you how we can give you spend awareness of these part attributes and also understand the opportunities that are there to achieve savings. So we can take a customer's resin part attributes and load it into our system. We only need a few of the key values to load into the system so that we can show you spend awareness and savings opportunities. So we load the customer's data. You can see the different dates of analysis of when the data was loaded, and you can see which molders that the data is assigned to as a check. Once we have the data loaded, now we can begin to give you spend awareness of this custom information. So now we know that Sabic is our #1 resin supplier that we purchase from. We can also see the breakdown of which resins we're buying and which molders it's going to. We can understand the volumes and the spend and the savings opportunities by each supplier or by resin part number. We can also look down below to see the supply chain flow of the type of material coming from supplier to molder, and then from molder to machine rate or machine tonnage. So now let's go look to see if we can find some opportunities. So the next tab, we're going to look at the resin material itself and see if there's opportunity between the prices we're paying for a resin. So when the screen loads, we see we have opportunity of $1 million. Let's focus on our latest upload of data in July. And you'll see the screen refresh. And so now we can see that our top opportunity is for C1200. We'll click on C1200 and we'll see all the different prices that we're paying at these different molders. So let's drill in a little further. C1200 comes in different colors, and I can already see that my data is a little dirty because I have different spellings of dark gray. Now, if I normalize this, then I'll have an aggregated spend awareness of my dark gray spend. So that's a task that the system has alerted me that I need to do to make this analysis even more compelling and to show me even more opportunities. So we'll click on this first dark gray, and we see we have $250,000 in savings. I still see that I'm paying different prices at two different molders. And when I scroll down below, I can see the detail by my customer part number, and I see that my lowest price is $4.14 per kilogram, but I still have $4.96, $4.84, $5.22 assigned to different molders. So now that I have this spend awareness, I can go back and make sure, is the data correct? Do I have data issues in what I'm uploading? And is my molder using the correct pricing? So I can go back and make sure that the molder is using the latest negotiated price. And the whole point of this is to ensure that you're receiving the savings that you negotiated. We can also do the same thing with machine rates with the same methodology. We see a total amount of savings. We can focus on the latest spend analysis that we loaded, and that'll show us our top opportunity by machine tonnage. And here we can see that the 350-ton press has the biggest chance for savings because of the variance in the machine rates that we still have in our system. So between CH2 and Fuyu, we can see that the lowest machine rate is here, or maybe this is an out-of-date price from CHT. Either way, this gives you an indication that you need to go check on this to ensure that you're using the right machine rate, to ensure your molder is using the right machine rate, to ensure that you're getting the savings that you negotiated. And that's how LevaData can help you benchmark the unbenchmarkable.
That is great. Thanks, Brian. Contact us today for a full demo and to learn how your direct materials sourcing team can immediately benefit from LevaData's platform. Thank you.